are you? Come back quickly.
We've just arrived at Henk and Yael's place, and this place is just a dream.
It is a different way of living, and we love it. Everyone's doing stuff. Let's go and do stuff, Sis.
Let's go. Nee.
Hello, Ray.
Silky.
Ray.
So Yael and Henk do take on volunteers, and that's why this place is how it is today. It's just done in such a homely way. There's walls made from bottles, there are a few caravans where the volunteers sleep in. There's a bus stop outside with an amazing view, and it's just so handmade. Love it!
But the bus stop is actually very nice, eh? Outside. Next to the road.
Yeah, exactly. או להוציא אותם ולשים את הנייר כסף מתחת, או להוציא אותם על זה.
Amazing!
Thank you so much.
Please, let's talk about, don't take me all day long.
Yes.
It get me, so if you are much too polite, then I become less and less polite.
Okay.
So we say once thanks and we do normal.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you.
voilà.
Okay, good.
Done!
Done.
תודה רבה.
תודה רבה.
בבקשה.
Expression pan.
Yeah,
I can
Now
also
it's a chicken, like...
I'm little chicken.
Yeah.
Well, no problem.
Vinegar. I'll show you every time salad which one, and you can work or separately or two by two, whatever you like. If the freedom is the most important, and the other one, always try to change it. I cook already from my childhood, and it's happened that friend of a friend of a friend start to ask if they come to eat in my place. And then I thought, and I always wanted to have a restaurant, but you cannot have a restaurant if your husband work away and you have small children. You cannot combine it. And when I was 50, I thought, you know what? My friend asked me, what do you like to do the most? Because I wanted to go and study. But actually, I love the most cooking and being a host. So I invited some friend in Holland, and I told them, tell the story. And it became like huge. In Holland, people had to wait 7 months to make a reservation.
Wow.
I think the concept, I will be very happy if more people will have the concept all around, because it's bringing people around, feeling at home, and if you go to a restaurant, you don't talk to the one next to your table.
No, exactly.
And who are you sitting with? You look at the same man that you are looking all your life, so you can do it at home.
Yeah.
I grew up in a kibbutz, so it's community. And many people are lonely, and you don't study how to make friendship. And once you have to work and you have to rhythm, work, go home.
How many times a week do you do this?
Now only once, and I try
Only
to
once.
take to it back for 3 times a month.
I'll give 3 times a month.
Because the idea was not too much, it should be like a
Just
hobby,
yeah.
paid hobby. But if it's too much work for me.
Yeah.
Please walk with me. One more. Start with the fruit salad. Okay, each one of you have to come and carry something.
Yes.
This is for me, but I never.
Okay, we're starting with fruit salads. This will be such a nice experience, just all cooking together, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it, to also just learn a bit more of like what to cook and how to do things, because Yael is such an amazing cook. She's just insane. We were here a few months ago, and the food she makes is absolutely beautiful. It's a little mix between, like, how would you say it, Mediterranean, and then just from lots of different cultures. I love it. Everybody ready?
Ja. Whoops.
Nothing? Okay, you take this.
Ik heb de ene hier.
See you and then wash my hands.
This can go inside there, you said?
Yes, this can go inside on the table. Okay, this one.
Tonight there are 25 people coming, plus the 5 people who live and volunteer here right now, and then us 4 who are going to be volunteering today. So 34 people, and we're cooking for them all. I think we're in good hands. Yael knows what she's doing.
Maar moet dat ook? Weet je dat?
This is I'm going to cook and make like not really apple mousse. I will keep it in pieces, but Put some in Moroccan oil.
Where did you learn your recipes?
I was born in Israel. My mother is born in Tunis, in French, the parents. My father was born in Israel, but his parents come from Russia and Ukraine. So I went from couscous to gefilte fish.
Okay.
That is the fruit salad. We're going to make some apples, something like this.
Yeah.
I will bring more.
Pizzaavond en dan mag iedereen van buitenaf ook komen voor pizza.
Florence, you know, you came here.
Nee, dat is ook zo. En nu like een andere plek waar ik ook mag staan.
Yael had to take all the peels off to make how you call it, apple mousse, which is just like an apple puree, and he cut all the apples but he forgot to take the peel off, so now he has extra work taking the peels off from all the tiny pieces of apple. So typical.
It's all about peas and love.
And the fruit salad is
Ready.
ready.
And she put some pineapple juice,
Yeah.
because otherwise it becomes brown.
No, me too. So I separate only, but this they don't.
The next thing we're making is a salad of cucumber, watermelon and basil. What a combination. Wow, the flavor. She just added balsamico and wow, the flavors are just amazing. It's just a combination you would never think works, but it really does. You should try this at home, guys. Why did you choose to live in Spain?
Netherlands is cold.
Yeah.
Become too expensive. We don't have the space. And we have this beautiful big house, but I knew if I would stay there and anything happened to Henk, I would never be able to afford to live there alone.
Yeah.
And we love to enjoy life. And okay, the weather is horrible. Mentality, pity is not so good for Jewish people anymore.
Yeah.
And it reminded me the 70s of Israel. It is exactly, Spain is like Israel in the 70s, not anymore. So, yeah, money, space, I call it my small bubble here.
Yeah.
You know, it's like a small bubble that you can live. You are part of the world, but you are not a part. If you don't want to choose whatever you like. And
Yeah.
so that was the reason.
We've made a fruit salad, we've made a normal salad, and now we have an hour break. We're gonna take a dip. It's warm.
This is the life. Well, let's do that.
Dirty dancing move.
Unfortunately, there was no water, so I took a shower inside. They're filling the tub to have water again, because this place doesn't just have infinite water, which is one of the good things as well. You're a bit more aware of nature and the water usage.
With no clothes.
Time to do a little bit of work again. Yael loves her salads, and this time we're making a salad of beetroot, pear, and blue cheese, if I'm not wrong. We've been talking to a lot of people recently, and so many are just looking to escape the 9 to 5. They just want to move to Spain, get a job here, or do something different like Yael is doing.
It is something, the more people we speak to, the more that we see that people are looking for different ways to live, whether that's full-time travel, whether that's working in communities like Ellie does, or, you know, I think there's something more to life than living the 9 to 5, and I believe that it is available to all of us. We just need to search out what that means to us, you know, what does that mean to each individual person.
Tip of the day, put an ice cube in your hummus while blending to make it smooth. Oh, she's from Israel, so she knows how to make a good hummus. This one is
good.
good. Lunchtime. Lovers.
Yes.
Damn, that was good. He probably was just screaming you. Oh, I smell the cucumber. Is that what I said?
Many salad already.
Yeah.
Some big pans. Yael just wanted me to work out.
Most of the dishes, everything is second hand. I never buy food that comes from far away, and it's only the season. And it worked that way. It's the way to bring people together, to have the feeling, because we are going much too fast forward instead of sometimes thinking. I think it's one of the worst saying is stilstaan is achteruit lopen.
Yeah.
Sometimes you really need to stand still and think what you want and not always rush. And that's what's lovely about it. You don't need to rush. You know, you live your life.
We will be over 30 people tonight, so now we have to create a space, make a big, long, beautiful table for everybody to sit on.
You have to look at the bricks and you have to have enough space that they can walk.
So this one more.
A little bit
So
like
this is a bit more like. But this is also.
Okay, the next job that I've been tasked with is to set up the plates and stuff. But Yael has a super specific way of doing things. So this little thing here, the writing has to be facing the person, and they're all different, so she doesn't want anything matching. You then put a plate on top, random serviette, small plate, and then the knife and fork like this, with the knife facing in the way, not out the way. Super particular. Oh, and nothing can match.
Okay, everything is ready, the food is ready, the table is ready. So now we have a little 1 hour break until everybody arrives.
Black, switch. I got fun so that
Okay, people are arriving.
Everyone's arrived.
And believe it or not, most of them are Dutch. So many people escape Belgium, the Netherlands, because it's just too rainy and it's too cold. And this is just a perfect place to live.
Yeah. And it's a good community. We've got a lot of people that we know here, Tanya's friends, and beautiful people.
Ja, dat was in mei.
Okay. Yeah. Next week.
Hola.
Kijk eens, het werkt het beste. Welkom. Ik ben geboren en getogen in Israël. Ik kom uit de kibbutz. In de kibbutz eet je samen. Eten is gewoon het meest belangrijke in onze cultuur. En toen ik verhuisde naar Nederland, heel lang geleden, in 71, ik heb het altijd gemist. En jarenlang had ik in mijn hoofd het idee, en iets van 16 of 17 jaar geleden, ben ik mee begonnen in Nederland. Een woonkamerrestaurant. Ik heb een paar vrienden uitgenodigd. Ik zeg, vertel het. Omdat ik kookte altijd voor al mijn vrienden, iedereen. En ik vind het ook zo raar dat mensen vroegen, vrienden van vrienden mogen bij jou komen eten. Ik zeg altijd, de eten is niet het belangrijkste. Het is gewoon dat je bij elkaar. Je wordt niet bediend. Je staat op, je pakt zelf wat je wil. Heb je bordjes leeg, dan breng je het op naar de keuken. Je mag overal rondlopen, kijken wat je wil. Er is wijn, bier, witte wijn, rode wijn en rosé. Maar doe niet aan frisdrank. Zeg, ik breng alles, ik vertel het en ja. Once a month I did join-in table.
Okay.
Because I noticed there is many people, lonely people. And I try to mix, because you put the contribution on the table, you know, and you cannot see if you pay or if you don't pay. I don't look at. So if somebody don't have enough money and you don't pay, okay, doesn't pay somebody else.
You're such a nice person.
No, I'm not nice. But that is the way, and in Holland, we live only in, we call it a zuilenmaatschappij. I don't know if you call it like, when you're 30, you know the people from 30. When you are rich or from this political party, you know. And I try to mix all different kind of people. So, because I manipulated a little bit. I said it's full and it was not full, but... So sometimes somebody from 90 years old sit next to somebody from 20. Or somebody really rich sitting with somebody that only government pension. And because you don't pay and you drink, it's all included.
Waarom ik en niet een ander? Waarom ik die nooit verander? Waarom koos je mij uit de lange weg? Waarom ik die nooit verander? Waarom ik die... Ja. En toen ben ik stil. En toen ben ik stil. Applaus.
And people always told me, be careful what you do. Don't go around breaking young girls' hearts. And no. Now I'm addicted to you, don't you know that you're toxic? Yeah, I'm addicted to you.
Thank you very much.